Hello my people, how una dey? Access Bank don reply very dark man, talk say 500 million no dey missing for the customers account as alleged by very dark man and the woman wey talk say im be beneficiary of the late brother's account. Now very dark man has responded too by saying we no go gree, we go tell make GT Bank, make Keystone Bank print their own account statement, say if there is movement of money between those accounts and this account wey dey under investigation for Access Bank, say wahala go dey. Make una hear wetin dis guy dey talk.
Alright, so this is getting interesting. So Access Bank have responded to the video I made on the allegation of missing funds. If you go down to my video, the video I posted 2 days ago, I posted it with some evidence that the victim presented to me, where she said that over 500 million naira is missing from her dead brother's account. You understand? Now, this is what Access Bank posted, but I'll go straight to the important part of the letter, where they said, in the instance case, the allegation of missing funds in the bank are most untrue and baseless. They went on saying there is no 500 million naira or any other funds or amounts missing from the subject customer's accounts or from any other customer's accounts with us. Now, first things first, Nigerians, please, we will all have to pay attention to this case. You understand? Because if at the end of the day, this is swept under the carpet, like I said, all of us, our future will be affected. You don't want to say you keep money for your pikin. You understand? And the money, pikin no see am after you don't die. Do you understand? All your labor will just go in vain. Number one, Access Bank addressed, they just posted the letter. You people did not say anything about the bank statement that skipped from 2016 to 2020. That one is the number one thing. How did a bank statement skip from 2016 to 2020? Number two, the woman is coming to Abuja. The woman is coming. I will bring her. You understand? We'll interview her. Then she will say exactly what happened. Now, Access Bank again, in the video I made, according to what the woman said, she said when she went to Access Bank to ask for the 2.9 million that the brother told her is in the account, that Access Bank initially said that there is no money like that in the account. But she was convinced that there was money in that account because the brother told her that he had 10 million naira in GT Bank account. She went to GT Bank account and it was confirmed that there was 10 million naira. She went to Keystone, right, to ask for 3 million, and then Keystone gave her the money. But when she went to Access Bank denied. But later, when she started fighting with the bank manager admitted that there was 2.9 million. Do you understand? So Nigerians, pay close attention. Again, GT Bank that had 10 million naira will print, at the end of the day, GT Bank will print the bank statement of that account. Keystone will print the bank statement of that account. If there have been a transaction between this other account, this other one that the sister is claiming that has 500 million, to the other account, to any of those accounts, Access Bank, you people will be in a very big mess. Because you people, according to the statement of accounts that was presented, you people said that there is zero. The first statement of accounts, you people claim there's 1 naira 56 kobo. The other one, they said is 54 kobo. So, and then in the letter, you people are saying that they use 0 naira to open an account. Like they did not use any money to open an account. So if there's any transaction between that account to the GT Bank or the Keystone account, then there's a problem. Do you understand? But we'll wait, let the woman come. They will all follow the case. Nigerians, like I said, please follow this case. This will not be all those cases where we say this thing. Like I see, banks, one thing I want to tell you is that this one did not happen by coincidence. Banks, they die people money normally. Bank manager, they chop people money now. They determine now, say, get one woman where we say her husband, they into importation, big time importation. This man buy, they don't get money to do anything. They go bank, say, this man a millionaire. Bank say, this man no get any money for account. And guess what? The woman no get the voice. That's the end of it. Do you understand? But you see this one? No, this one, all of us for this country, we go put eye inside this one. That money, that allegations, until it is 100% clear. Two things. If this is true, it is a problem. Do you understand? If it is false, it is still an advantage to all of us. Because number one, the banking system, all of them go sit up. They're gonna say, okay, if we don't do this thing before, we go stop them. Do you understand? You know, say Nigerians, they know this happy, all this sue. The judiciary system is scattered. That's why normally banks will suppose to sue bank every day for some kind of transaction. Now, Access Bank again, I transfer 500,000 naira to somebody's account. Up till now, that money no go, he hang. I don't write to that. We don't write to una say after I release that money, I never want come down and first. Mo first start this with my own first. Because it concerns everybody's future. Thank you very much. So Nigerians, let's wait till tomorrow Monday. Now when kids go start. Peace and love, don't play. Else you gonna learn and you will learn the hard way.
Access Bank denied the allegation made by Very Dark Man that they stole 500 million naira from their late customers' account. So Access Bank don't finally respond to Very Dark Man, and they talk say the allegation wey dem made about them say they steal 500 million naira from late Mr. Edet account. Say nothing dey like that. According to them, the account is empty. The account no get anything. And according to VDM, the whole matter go long because how can they print statement of account from 2016 to 2019 and they skip 2017 to 2018?
From yesterday to today, I've been seeing Access Bank logo left and right. Virtually every page, most of the pages that talk about things that are happening, I am seeing Access Bank logo on their page. So I didn't actually pay attention until I came across Very Dark Man's page, and he still have the same logo on the page, on the video he was making. And I said, okay, let me wait and listen. And I heard the whole thing. And for some people that will hear the story, that will think he's actually using it for exploit, I actually see it as a wake-up call. He's actually passing the message. This might not only happen with only Access Bank. Other banks too are also involved. See, there was a case that I saw on Thréàten family page that a lady it has to do with First Bank, a lady that was working in Italy for years, and then she was saving in a Nigerian First Bank account, and they actually wiped out the money. What was remaining was 3,000 naira. Now, this issue of this Idonge seats that happened, and the Access Bank were saying that there is no money in the account, it can also happen to anybody. And why I said it's a wake-up call, it can happen to anyone. That is why time waits for no one. You have to will whatever you have to your family. No matter how young you are, no matter how small your property is, no matter what you have, even if it is a bicycle that you own, please will it to somebody, because you don't own your life, you don't own yourself. Not that the man has fault anyway. The bank is very, very wrong for doing that, but it is also a wake-up call to us. Access Bank, please, if there is anything involved, you guys should return that money to that family because they really need it. That saving, especially the 500 million the man was saving, that man put his life in that savings, because it is not easy. According to the story, allegedly the man, that account, he was not touching anything in that account. So you can imagine how much discipline has been disciplining himself not to touch that money there. But then it is a lesson to everyone.
So a few days ago, Very Dark Man did a video on a late man account in Access Bank. As according to him, the sister of the late man brought the case to him. Now me, I go talk, because I know a lot of you, his fans, will still come out to insult me. But that will not stop me from talking, because I know at the end of the day, you people will discover that all the things I have been saying are true. You see, one thing I've always told you people is that when you love somebody, you tell the person the truth. But what I'm not surprised about most of you is the fact that you don't even know better. If you know better, you would advise VDM to slow down. Everything for life will be Moscow, will be chest. It's intelligence. Now, what's the case? That the sister said, showed that some of the man have some accounts in some banks, and the man told them that told the sister that yes, there's 500 million, over 500 million in one account. And now Access Bank is saying that there is no money in that account. Now the people went to CBN, and the CBN gave them list of the banks that the man have account through BVN. Because I've seen some of you arguing that CBN confirmed the money. CBN did not confirm such huge amount. Now, why am I saying all these things? The reason I'm saying all these things is that this man, there are some things that you need discreet investigation, so that at the end of the day, people will see, yes, your case is watertight. Such a case is not the one you just carry, then somebody just tell you, you said you sat in your room, you sit in your room, and the next thing you have done your investigation, and you sit down in front of ring light and talk, say things that you are not supposed to say. You are getting yourself into trouble and more trouble, and this thing will burn you out in a very short time. Mark my words. 500 million naira is no mean money. Now, when this woman came to VDM, the advice VDM, if VDM know what he's actually doing, the intelligent thing to have done is to advise the woman, okay, let's hire a private investigator. Like I said, 500 million naira is not a joke. If this man, the late man, was a businessman, the family, that's a private investigator, would see how the money was moved from his business account to that account in question. It's not like he just carried 500 million and go and dump in the account. They will see it. There is no way. They will see how the money went there. Now, if the man was a civil servant, or maybe a professional that worked with companies or whatever, it will take quite a while for you to accumulate 500 million naira. There will be proof. There will be traces. There is no way a bank can just wipe out 500 million naira. There is now the ideal thing to do was to keep calm, get an investigator to investigate these things, so that when he is now coming out to talk, he will bring out surprises to people, and at that same time he will be retaining his credibility. Now, Access Bank has released a statement, you can see it there, saying there was nothing like that, claiming the account is zero. But I am not saying whether Access Bank is right or wrong, or I'm not saying the woman is right or wrong. But what I'm saying is that just standing up to now make such heavy comments about an issue you have no 100% access to the information is dangerous, it's uncivilized, and it will cause you more trouble. When I never see case, so CBN now, Access Bank has released their statement. Now, if it is confirmed today, later, that it is true there was no money in there, Access Bank will go into a case of libel against him. All these things are things that will destroy whatever thing he is doing. Forget it. If you look at the case properly, you will know there are some things to it. like that from the accounts they listed, some 2.5 million, 10 million naira, 3 million naira or so. So it's a proof that the man wasn't a multi-billionaire. So say that a man just carried over 500 million and put in a bank for how many years and don't touch it? Only one bank. Not like, okay, put some here, and he has how many banks full like that? It's a bit difficult. It's a bit difficult to believe. But you see, forget the current exchange rate. As at 2018, 500 million is $1.5 million. That is no chicken change. And you want to tell me a man like that just kept such money in such an account? Well, like I said, I'm not saying it is true or false. The truth of the matter is it can be found. And if you love VDM, if you want him to succeed in whatever he is doing, tell him, advise him to slow down, take his time. Because Nigeria is a country of over 200 million people. You can't fight everything gara like that. Because right now look, you will get into serious trouble. You see all these things where they accumulate, when they will come, it will, in fact, somebody will run. I cannot forget all this whole thing. I know say his fans as usual, now will still come insult me. You are very free. Those things my skin is too thick to even feel all those things. But I know at the end of the day, I will still realize, yes, this person talked this thing before.
All right, now apparently Access Bank and VDM have been trending, you understand? VDM call out Access Bank concerning a man will die, you understand? We leave huge money for Access Bank, where they no agree remit the money based on they call the follow too many procedures. The money they no agree remit the money. Now I see a lot of posts. That's my problem with this issue now. I see a lot of posts on TikTok where people they talk say boycott Access Bank, close your account with Access Bank, withdraw your money from Access Bank. Where they withdraw your money for Access Bank, they go put. They tell you say this way the way VDM they talk say happen for Access Bank, no they happen for other banks. Now this is the thing. This is an old update. This is an old fraud. Now old idea for bank. It don't happen for a very long time. It happen for all banks. Quote me anywhere. No, it happen for all banks. Even the bank where you work more than money go put so. It happen for all banks. Because when you get money for inside bank, people don't know say you get money inside bank. You can't die. Leave those money inside that bank. You get. Now after some time, your account will become dormant. Your account manager go observe say for like 5 years, 6 years, 7 years, you never deposit, you never remove. In short, this is they do people where they put money for Nigeria, where they abroad, where they save money inside bank for Nigeria. We know they touch them. Some people they put money. They know they ever touch them. You understand? They see they do those people. Now let me make you understand how they do these things now. When your account become dormant for 5 years, 6 years, 7 years, 8 years, you not touch them. Obviously, they go assume say you don't die. You get them because now only who don't die will keep money for 7 years, 10 years, you not touch them. Because so those marketers, those this thing now, bank, what they call your account managers, those now they involve all those level now. They go begin to remove inside that your money. Nobody go notice. Most at times how they do this thing is that they go get somebody, they go change your mandate, your face, you understand everything. They go bring somebody like say you don't come to update your account, so they go come update and come put somebody we go feel use, they can give you person checkbook, they'll change the phone number, everything, so they go to withdraw from those money. You get. So this thing with VDM they talk now for the process we don't reach now. It's obvious say they don't take from those money and they know if you can as they retrace their steps back, they don't remove from those money where that man keep. You get. So it's for them to just prolong the issue. Now you when they say you want to close Access Bank, open number, they tell you say no, they happen for that bank. The only option where you get now to keep your money for your pocket. If you die, you die. You don't get. So for say clock Access Bank, boycott Access Bank, go which bank?
This is the most sensitive case very that man has ever brought up in the internet space. This case is so important and so serious that we should tackle it with maximum reasoning and senses. This is not the kind of case that anyhow content creator will come up and begin to post. It's a very sensitive case. How do I mean? This case regarding a lady that his late brother told his financial status as regards to what he's having in about 4 banks. I think 4 banks to be precise. And the lady had to struggle to collect those money from three banks, remaining Access Bank, and Access Bank, which is said to be holding the biggest amount, over 500 million naira, denied that there is no such amount of money in that bank. You see why I say this is a very serious case. Access Bank, let me tell you something you don't know. This matter now, you people should not be doing any other thing that is less serious than this. This is the most serious thing you people will handle. Why I'm saying it is because in the banking sector, there is serious competition in the banking sector. I've known Access Bank, if I'm not mistaken, I've used Access Bank for more than 18 years. And Access Bank is a bank I so much cherish and love. And if I tell you that I have 3 accounts with Access Bank, you will say it's a joke. To tell you the extent I love Access Bank. But that is by the way. Access Bank, this is a serious matter you people should handle. You know why? Before now, a prophecy has come before now that a bank that is having red may likely be going down. And looking at Access Bank, there's no red, except you people want to buy it and let the prophecy come to pass using you people that is having blue. I think blue and orange in your color. Please be careful not to allow this prophecy come to pass. Let me tell you what you don't know, Access Bank. Nigerians, if you know the way obedience are, that is the way rattles are. But rattle seems to be stronger than obedience because they are growing per day. As the day goes on, they are growing. Let them not remember you. Access Bank, stand up and start doing something. This is the first video I'm making concerning what that man just said. You may not take it serious because it's not coming from a very big platform. But Access Bank, let me give you wisdom. Do not do any other thing that is less important except you tackle this matter. How would you tackle it? Make sure you let very dark man be involved and this lady start discussing, start thinking. See, this is not the matter that Barrister Deji will take lightly. Let me not start from there, but let me tell you something. Be very serious with this matter. The things that why you will be very serious is because Nigerian population is about 216 million people. Inside 216 million people, I will tell you with no equivocation that over 200 million people are supporting very dark man. And if this case seems to be true, or if this case seems to be convincing, you want to hear it from my mouth. What will happen? All this effort Access Bank have put in place before now, you just want to allow it? Please, Access Bank, let this thing not be. Start doing something as fast as possible. Be wiser now. If you're board of directors, start now, this night, to do something. Because Nigerian population will affect. Nigerian population that are obedient, Nigerian population that are rattles, Nigerian population that are rattles, they don't like to hear oppression, they don't like to hear corruption. That is the first principle. Their first principle is zero corruption. Their first principle, I said, is zero corruption. It is not today that we started hearing about when people buy bank will begin to. We don't hear the matter, but this is the first one that is brought up. The platform winning a very dark man platform. You will think that I for one will completely follow the instructions of the rattles for you to know how serious it is. If it is stupidity, yes, let it be that I am stupid, but I will follow 100% the instructions of the rattles, and learning hard way will be so easy for Access Bank. Access Bank, be wise. Start doing something. Start doing something before that lady will come to say how she has been treated. Start doing something. This is wisdom. Access Bank, start doing something now.